Alright, so as you guys already know, this is my 2000 Mustang GT that has a Lincoln Mark 8 swap motor in it. And if you remember, we were sputtering a lot. We couldn't really figure out why it was doing that. And I made a lot of changes to the vehicle. I changed the intake air controller, not intake air, idle air controller. I cleaned out the ECU. I sprayed it with electrical cleaner, opened it up, took it apart, clean that up. I silicone down the intake manifold again, just making sure we don't have any vacuum leaks. Set my fuel pressure. I checked for dirty injectors, changed the spark plugs, and I changed a few of the coils with some other used coils, but I also have some brand new coils on the way, and I also have a silicone coupler coming for the intake for the throttle body so that we can bolt down the MAF for the very last time. These dogs seem like they don't want to stop barking, so let's continue the video. Alright, so just like I said, this is the intake manifold, and I know it's kind of hard to see, but that connector right there plugs right down on top of the idle air controller. This is it right here. That what helps the motor to idle when you're done revving it and stuff like that. So it helps it to maintain a very consistent idle. And this is my fuel pressure regulator. I had to set this a few times, I believe, because we were having vacuum leaks, that the vacuum was pulling and pulling a different pressure and making it run real funny. In the future, I do want to get rid of all these hoses that go to nothing, that I just have electrical tape over blocking off any type of air leak. I'm probably going to get some vacuum caps for that. Like I said, I had the entire intake up. I also checked the alternator, because these do, in the Fords, these do, when they go bad, they'll still charge, but they give you too much AC ripple. Anything over 0.4 is too high of an AC ripple, and it throws off the other electronics in the vehicle. Also, what I ended up doing was I took the ECU out, I unbolted it where I could see the board, I sprayed electrical cleaner on it, and after doing all these changes, the vehicle does seem to run much better. So what I'm gonna do now is put the key in it, start it up, let it idle, and then rev it a few times for you guys. All right, so as you guys can see, this thing is running much better. The biggest issue, like I said, with me driving it is I need to buy me some brand new tires for the rear. I don't want to take the chance of buying used tires, and they don't give me enough traction with this setup, because we do have the all aluminum Lincoln Marquette motor ran off of a 2003 Mercury Marauder ECU and 410 gears. So we want to be as safe as possible when driving this thing. Even though it's a drift car, we want to do a complete shakedown, which is driving it around, doing a few figure eights, doing a few donuts before we really start to do anything that's excessive on these vehicles. So if you listen to the after I revved it, you notice that the idle hang a pretty good amount for about 4 to 5 seconds, and then it dropped. That issue is because the ECU I'm using is out of a 2003 Mercury Marauder, which actually was automatic, and through still having the computer thinking that it is automatic, it has a bunch of hiccups in the tune. Eventually we're going to buy an SCT X4 tuner and get all of these hiccups tuned out of it. All right, so yeah, this is as far as we are with my 2000 Mustang GT Lincoln Marquette swap. Hopefully we can get around to driving this thing in the very near future. I want to put out so many videos of me driving this thing all over the island. I want to go to a secluded spot that's further out of East End. It looks like a rundown airstrip. I want to take it out there, do some testing out there, try to dial the car in, get it correct, get it back on its factory wheels, and hopefully we can go from there. But that'll be it for this video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help out a lot, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.